Hey, welcome back, Frugal Foodies. So for today, what we got for you guys is
How about them apples? Right, Rolf?
yeah. So obviously we got apples.
Nice.
Thanks, Tattoo.
You're welcome. What do we got, Papa?
All right, so let's go through the list. We have Jazz, Ambrosia, Brayburn, Granny Smith, Pink Lady, Kanzi, and a Diva. So let's sit down and try these apples.
How about them apples? All right, talk to me.
All right, guys, so we're going to try these apples. So first, we're going to go ahead and start with this Jazz apple.
And all that jazz.
Yes, and all that, yeah. Sure.
Jeez. What's so special about this one?
All right, so Jazz apple. The Jazz apple is crunchy. It has pear-like sweetness, and it's well balanced.
Well balanced.
Yeah.
All right. Man, that's a really good apple,
Yeah.
right?
So, really good crisp, real sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Not too like watery. Like, you know, you bite some and you get like the juice running out. I think it's a good mix of crunchy and like the texture is not overly crunchy.
This is a perfect apple.
It's pretty good.
This is a really.
Yeah.
I like Honeycrisp apples, but this is close to that.
So you,
If you were to cut apples and save them for later,
Yes.
like a snack or whatever, what's the best way to do that?
so typically you're gonna want to take some sort of acid.
Like,
So like a lemon.
Mhm.
The easiest thing, like for example for this, you can get a container with water, squeeze some lemon juice in there and let it sit in there. It'll help prevent the oxidation, which just means that the oxygen is gonna make it turn like brown. It's not bad to eat, it's just brown. Or you could even take the lemon and just rub it on here itself. The acid's gonna provide some protection. It'll eventually turn brown, but it'll prolong it for longer than just leaving it like that.
I'm all carried away with apples, so good.
Yeah.
I've seen people where they get napkins and they put a little bit of lemon juice
Yeah.
and they wrap it in a napkin
Same
and put
thing.
it, and they put it like in a Ziploc.
Do we have one? Yeah. Yeah, so it would be the same thing. So you get your napkin, you put it on there and you rub it on there. So since the napkin's creating contact on there, it's going to help keep that lemon juice on there. It makes complete sense.
Sounds good.
Yep.
That's a
Cool.
good apple.
Yeah, that's a good apple.
Jazz.
If you've never tried it.
Jazz apple.
Good.
Next.
Next, we have ambrosia.
It better be ambrosia. What's in ambrosia
I
salad?
don't see any marshmallows in here.
That's all it is, right?
Yeah. It's a fruit salad with whipped cream and marshmallows.
Raisins? I feel like that's
I don't
raisins
think
in
so.
there.
I think it's grapes.
I wonder who came up with that salad. I'm not pointing fingers. Tastes like a pear.
It's not as sweet. So this is sweet, no acid. Yeah, there's no acidity, and a soft crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So kind of mealy.
Yeah, it is.
It's not as dense as this first one, where you get a nice crisp crunch. You still get somewhat of a crunch, but it's not as pronounced. It's okay.
Mm. Yeah.
Definitely better than the Red Delicious though.
Oh, I know. I hate those.
Yeah.
So Red Delicious are the generic red apples everyone gets. They're like this big. Has seeds that are even bigger than the apple. This is what?
This is the Brayburn.
Brayburn.
Yes.
What's the story of this guy?
So this is rich, complex,
Complex.
pear-like, and juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That's a pear.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's so weird. It tastes just like a pear.
It even has that mouthfeel and the texture, that real graininess when you bite into it. So I was able to bite into it, and as soon as I bit into it, it almost immediately just crumbled in my mouth. Similar to a pear.
If you were to give me this without telling me what it was, I would think it was a pear.
I would think it's a pear as well.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I would think it was just a firm pear.
Yeah.
That's so weird. It's good. Just different.
Not for me. I wouldn't like that one.
Those are my favorite growing up.
Granny Smith's? Yeah, I love these two.
They're tart. But then it's funny because one of my one of my mentors was all like, "You eat those? They're for baking only. That's what they use them for. They're Granny Smiths are used for baking."
Yeah.
I was all, dude, they're so good though.
I mean, it makes sense because they're so firm.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you bake them, they rarely break down. You have that tartness, so it'll hold up to any sugar that you may add to it. But they're perfect for baking.
I don't think I like them anymore.
Oh, wow.
It's not like I remember.
No.
That's whack.
That is weird.
I used to like Granny Smiths. Not anymore.
It's not firm.
Mm-mm.
It's not tart.
None of that.
No. I haven't had one in a long
Me
time.
neither.
Wow.
Boo. That
Disappointing. Very disappointed.
That sucks.
Next, Pink Lady.
Ooh.
So this is Fizz-like Burst. Sweet flavor, and it's a good mixture of sweet and tart.
Hurt. Pink ladies are good. That's sweet. That's real sweet.
Real good crunch too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing bad about this one. It's sweet, very slight tartness, nothing over the top. It's a real crunchy. It's juicy.
This is a really good apple.
Yeah.
So I like the Pink Lady and the Jazz apple.
Yeah, the Jazz apple was very surprising.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see these other two. I haven't had these two.
What's that?
This is the Kanzi or Kanzai.
What's the big deal about this guy?
This is a sharp, a mild, sweet flavor.
Sharp and mild?
Yeah.
What's that even mean?
I think the sweetness is mild.
Ah. Is it acidic?
So this almost reminds me of what Granny
Okay.
Smith's used to taste like.
This is good,
Yeah.
but I can see this being as an apple to cook with. You know,
Yeah. That's not bad. But yeah, the sweetness is real mild.
mm-hmm.
You get more of the tartness.
It's really tart.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Yeah.
All right, no, that's bad boy.
Last one's a Diva.
Hey.
And you get some seeds.
Get it. Great. And this is
Crisp and sweet. It's crisp.
after having this one that Granny Smith wannabe.
Yeah, the Kanzi.
Then having this guy, let down.
Yeah.
Tastes like a pear, like a bad pear. But tastes like a boss pear.
This one reminds me a lot of the Red Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No flavor. Hard to call this a diva. There's nothing that I would expect like the other guy, the Jazz, to be called a diva. That one is delicious.
Yeah. So there's what do we got? 7 apples.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 7 apples. If you guys haven't tried them, maybe you guys want to try them after our review. And like we said last time, these are our opinions. They could be different for you. We're just trying these so you guys don't have to spend your hard-earned money on something you might not like.
Yeah. So once again, the Jazz apples are delicious.
Yes.
The one that tastes like the Granny Smith,
The Kanzi,
and then the one that tastes like a pear.
the Braeburn.
Those 3 were really, really good. So if you have those in your supermarket, check them out. Try them. Just buy one. That's what we did.
Yeah.
You know, and see what you like.
Cool.
Peace.
See you, Frugal Foodies.
Frugal Foodies.